Yo, 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 this is the party that everyone's looking to be at. We are campinggeartv.com. I'm Ben.
I'm Josh.
And today we got a little bit different setup than we normally have because we're taking a look at this table, this camping table.
Yep.
For eating and I guess it could be used for other things.
Yeah, you could use it for a lot of things. It's the Eureka Owego Table. Before we get into that though, I want to give a shout out to my man John.
Yep.
And I don't know how to pronounce John's last name, but it might be Shirel or Shirley. But John wrote a book called The Best in Tent Camping for Illinois. And if you remember, a few episodes back, we talked about the Best in Tent Camping series from Menasha Ridge. John saw it, was kind enough to send us his book, which we appreciate. Thank you, John. We'll put a link up under this. And if you live in Illinois, check this out. It's good stuff. So what we're looking at, what's that?
Onto the table.
Onto the table. And the table we're looking at here is made by our good friends at Eureka, and it's called the Owego. This table is $69.99 at Eureka's site, which is eurekatent.com. And it's about $50 most other places, okay? I've had this out. I used it. It's a nice option if you're going to be camping and you're uncertain of if they're going to have a picnic table or something like that, right? Maybe, you know, you're going on a long trip and you're just going to be pulling off somewhere and you need a table to set some stuff up at. Or maybe you just got a lot of people there and you need more than one table, right? So this thing's pretty versatile, and it's not too heavy. So it folds up into the folded size of it when it's in its bag, which we'll show you, is 4 inches by 6.5 by 42.5, right? So it folds up real nicely, and it only weighs about 9 pounds. So obviously this thing's not for backpacking, but a nice option for, you know, regular car camping and RVing and things of that nature.
I think what it works well too is if you're in a large group for floating or rafting, and you know that everyone, you know, if people have chairs or you find a good place to sit down, you know, this is a good place to put all your food so that everyone can, you know, easily put a plate together and not be like scrambling and spilling things over. Because this is definitely the size that, you know, you can take this in your canoe with no problem.
Right.
And it's got a shoulder strap. I can't remember. Did you just say that?
I don't think so, but thank you for pointing that out.
Shoulder strap on the case, so that's kind of helpful.
Yeah. It's got room for 4 people at it. And it's got the beverage holders here for 4 people, which is nice. Each side of the table has a compartment that's got storage. You can put a bottle of ketchup in the side here. You can put some forks and stuff in there. So just kind of nice to keep your stuff organized.
Mine over here
around the table.
I got one mesh one.
Yep.
One that's non-mesh and it's open, and then another with a zipper.
Yeah.
So, you know, I got stuff that I can keep in it with the table.
The table itself is made of a bright powder-coated steel, which is known for being durable. So it's not plastic. It's pretty darn sturdy.
Yeah.
And the top here is made of a lightweight textiline and 600D polyester. And the total weight capacity that you can put on this bad boy is 75 pounds.
So you could operate on a small dog or child on the table as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you run into a problem when you're outdoors or camping or hiking.
You could use it as a changing station for a small human being.
I saw an episode of ER one time where George Clooney, on the fly, had pulled out a boy who was drowning and had to quickly, you know, do that thing where you poke a hole in the neck and put a pen in there. And I know George would have appreciated a table like this to properly put the child on and operate. Now, he's a quick thinker and still got the job done, but I'm assuming that Eureka saw that episode and thought, let's make sure that that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, this is the perfect product for that situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And eating food off of.
So this thing sets up really quickly. I mean, the first time out of the bag, first time using it, I think it took me all of 10 seconds to get it set up. And it folds up nicely. It fits in the bag well. It's not one of those things where, you know, when you get stuff and they make the bag 2 times, you know, or, you know, the product is twice the size of the bag, so you can never really get it back in there.
Right.
That was not a problem.
Yeah, this one, there's a lot of room. It's easy to put in the bag.
One thing, if there's something negative to say about this, I think it would have to be the rope on the end of this. You know, this is the bag, the carrying bag for it, right?
Drawstring.
And it's got this drawstring with the little toggle on it to tighten it down once you've got it in there. This rope here is already coming a little bit frayed. It just doesn't, you know, it's not a very thick gauge of rope or string. So, you know, maybe something they could beef up in the next model, but certainly not detracting from the quality of the table itself.
No, the table's really, really nice, and
Yes,
again,
it is.
it works well.
Yeah.
You know, just to be able to take something, it's portable is what we're getting at. You
It
know,
is
outdoors, and if you don't know what the eating situation is going to be like where you're at, this is definitely a good way to roll. And,
Yes. Very nice way to roll.
very compact table. So
Yes.
that's our episode for this time. Again, shout out to John for sending us the book. Thank you very much. And another shout out to Eureka. And for those of you who are constantly watching, we got some more Eureka products coming up down the line that
Yes,
we'll be
we do.
featuring. So make sure to come back, watch more videos, leave comments, and check us out. I'm Ben. He's Josh. We're campinggeartv.com. We'll catch you later.